students, welcome to our science class. Our chapter name is Animal World. In the last class, we discussed about what is a habitat. So this habitat is a place where an animal lives, eats, grows and reproduces are called habitat. We already explained its definition and different types. We discussed about forest and deserts. I think these are clear for you. Now we are going to discuss the next topics about the polar region and mountains. The polar region and mountains. Regions and mountains. This is very cold places. This is very cold places. And here have snowfall. Here have snowfall. So for living animals in this place, they want certain type of adaptations or special features to live in such places. And the examples of animals living in polar region or mountain regions are polar bear, then seal, penguins, etc. So the animals living in polar regions and mountains are polar bear, seals, penguins, etc. So these animals have certain special features. I already told. What are these special features? These animals may have thick layer of fat. Thick layer of fat under their skin. This helps them to reduce the heat loss from their body and that makes them warm. Some of the animals have thick fur. And some of the birds have thick feathers or dense feathers. Adaptations needed for an animal or bird to live in the areas like polar region or mountains. These places are cold places. They may have snowfall, and for living some animals in this area, they need special features, and these features include they may have thick layer of fat in their body to make their body warm, or they have thick fur, or they may have dense feathers on their body. And the examples of the animals in this polar region and mountains are polar bear, seals, penguins, etc. I think it's clear for you. Next habitat is oceans. So these oceans are the largest habitats. There include large number of animals. The animals living in water are called aquatic animals. In the last year, you learned about aquatic plants. That are the things which are living in the water. The plants which are living in water are called aquatic plants, and the animals which are living in water are called aquatic animals. You please want to remember this term, aquatic animals. So in this ocean, there are large variety of animals are there. It includes shark, octopus, blue whale, etc. It includes shark, octopus, blue whale, etc. These examples are very important. You please want to remember its names. Shark, octopus, blue whale, etc. are the animals living in oceans. These are about these oceans, and the next habitat is freshwater. Freshwater. Now the question is, what is freshwater? This freshwater includes rivers. It includes rivers, lakes, ponds, etc. This freshwater includes rivers, lakes, ponds, etc. So which are the animals are living in this freshwater? That is the next question. It includes frog, fish, salamanders, etc. So the animals living in freshwater are frog, fish, salamanders, etc. So here this frog and salamanders can live both in land and water. So they are called amphibians. Amphibians. So what are amphibians? Amphibians are the animals which can live both in land and water. They are called amphibians. So I think it's clear for you. So in this area we discussed about different habitats. It include forest, desert, ocean, freshwater, then polar region and mountains. I think it's clear. Now we can move to the next topic. The next topic is adaptations for animals. For the survival of these animals in that habitat, they have to make some special features or behaviors to live in this habitat. So these adaptations are for the survival of animals in a particular habitat. They are having some special features or behaviors are called adaptations. For example, they have some adaptations as the body covering. That is one of the adaptations. Body covering. The next one is feeding habits. Feeding habits. Next is organs for breathing. Organs for breathing, and the fourth one is movement. So these are the 4 adaptations that animals are using for their survival. The first one is body covering. The second one is feeding habits. The third one is organs for breathing, and the fourth one is movement. And in the next class we will learn each term in detail. Now it's enough for today. You please want to read your textbook 2-3 times and mark the important points in your textbook. Thank you.